We're having a great meeting with shareholders to talk about what the company has done and where it wants to go. I think it's really cool. We are not just beginning a new part of Tesla's story, we are beginning a whole new book. Today, we're going to take an exciting deep dive into Master Plan Part 4, Elon Musk's most recent groundbreaking statement. This plan isn't just an update, it's a big new idea that could change the future of Tesla and the whole car business. Let's break down what Elon Musk has said, see how it compares to the revolutionary goals of past plans, and talk about how it might affect Tesla's strategy and place in the market. We will talk about the big ideas in Master Plan Part 4, such as progress in self-driving technologies, the coming together of AI and robots, and a look at some new cars that might change the way we think about transportation. We will also talk about the strategic effects of Tesla's most recent legal fights and the production milestones that keep the company going to new heights. Before we get into the specifics, please show your support by giving this video a like and starting to receive Tesla stock news. Now let's begin. Hold on tight, folks, because this is going to be a long one. It all started with Elon Musk's X show where he talked about his big master plan Part 4. It's surprising that this comes out only 15 months after Part 3. After the first part, there was a 10-year wait, so this is a quick follow-up. What's the hurry? At Tesla, it looks like everything is going full speed. The annual shareholder meeting last week solidified Elon's place as the God Emperor of Tesla, despite some legal problems with his stock options, which were approved in 2018, but were later questioned by a judge. Small and large investors alike have said again that they back the company. The plan now has to get past an appeals court, which could give Elon an amazing $55 billion in Tesla shares. Not only does this give him more money, but it also gives him a lot more power over the company. For those who remember, Musk sold a lot of his Tesla shares to buy Twitter. With this new payment, he might be able to get his stock back even higher than it was in 2022. Elon Musk gives us a hint that Tesla is about to begin a whole new book, not just a new chapter. This will not only be about cars. If we look at Musk's past big plans, we can see a brilliant roadmap that starts with a sports car in 2006 and moves on to cheaper cars while adding zero-emission electric power solutions. By 2016, the company's focus had grown to include solar energy, battery storage, and self-driving technology. This made Tesla go from a small startup to a world leader in the car industry. Master Plan Part 3 went into detailed figures and drew a big picture for a world economy that can run on clean energy. Now that Master Plan Part 4 is coming out and Elon's robotaxi event is set for August 8, it's clear that Tesla is getting ready to change not only how we get around, but also maybe how we use technology every day. Part 4 of Tesla's master plan doesn't go into too much detail, but it does hint at some big goals. The most recent update might not have been very exciting for people who are looking for cutting-edge goods and technology, but let's look at why the next phase could be a game changer. At its most recent shareholder event, Tesla showed off two shapes that looked like cars and a van that were covered in sheets to give a sneak peek at its future lineup of cars. These veiled cars give off a familiar but interesting vibe, and they suggest a strategic focus. Signs of progress like the Tesla Semi and the Cybertruck are on the right, along with an unknown new car hidden under a sheet. This range, along with Elon Musk's recent hint on X about a redesigned Tesla Roadster that might be able to fly coming out in 2025, points to what Musk calls high-energy platforms. Two cars on the left give the impression of being more popular while using less energy. At the top is what looks like a cyber cab, and below is a cyber van that's made to get through narrower, boring company tubes quickly. Both of these vehicles are self-driving. Let's talk about robots instead of cars. Over 1,000 Optimus humanoid robots should be. These new ideas are at the heart of Tesla's plan, which is in line with Cathie Wood's analysis at ARK Invest. They've done the maths and predicted that Tesla's self-driving and robotaxi projects will have huge potential. Musk admits that these projects are bold but doable. ARK Invest says it can predict Tesla's future more accurately than any other Wall Street firm, which makes the company's future look very interesting. ARK says that by 2029, Up to 90% of Tesla's value and profit could come from its robo-taxi business. This would mean that sales of consumer vehicles would only make up about a quarter of the company's income. Robo-taxi operations are expected to bring in better margins, which could bring Tesla's market cap close to $1 trillion and push the share price to $3,100. To give you an idea of how big this is, the market values of Apple and Nvidia are today around $3 trillion, while Tesla's shares are only $187 each. These predictions also don't even begin to consider the possible effects of Tesla's Optimus robot, which points to an even wider growth path. Tesla's first attempt at humanoid robotics is the Optimus project. This is an area that has the ability to change not only the way things are made, but also people's daily lives. Optimus could give Tesla a big new way to make money and a strategic edge if it works, which would increase its impact in many areas other than cars. To say that these statements are just wishful thinking might be way too mild. The release of Optimus could change the limits of what is possible in robotics. It could also improve Tesla's production skills and efficiency, which would raise the value of the company even more. If I think about the Cybertruck, this is what I picture it being used for. Because it looks like a Hummer, it would be better as a police car than for a regular person. Some people think it looks like something from a sci-fi movie, but the company has good reasons for wanting police forces to use Cybertrucks. If they were police cars, I think it would be a little creepy, but that's just me. Myers is live on the ACE BX campus, which is where UPF is based, and has a unique view of the police car and the Teslas behind him. As we keep an eye on these developments, Tesla has already reached an important production milestone by stating that Giga Texas will produce a record 1,300 Cybertrucks per week. This accomplishment not only shows how good Tesla is getting at making things, but it also opens the door to even bigger goals. By the end of the year, Tesla wants to double this rate of production and make 2,500 cars every week. This rise would make it much easier for Tesla to meet the growing demand for its cutting-edge electric trucks, solidifying its place as the market leader in electric vehicles. When going from the Foundation series to the Standard series, the changes seem to be small and mostly have to do with looks and extras that can be added. But not all of the extras, like the light bar above the dashboard and full self-driving features, were built into the base versions. Early users were also beta testers who found problems like wheel covers that didn't work right and a giant windscreen wiper that wasn't very reliable. Even with these problems, the price tag of over $100,000 didn't stop people who were interested. The dual-motor Cybertruck will cost just under $80,000, but it will be eligible for a full $7,500 EV tax credit because its battery cells are made in the United States. This makes it an attractive choice, even though it costs more than the average U.S. vehicle, which costs $47,000. Still, Tesla hasn't changed the Cybertruck waiting list status. People who chose the more expensive Foundation series could skip ahead, which could make the wait longer for people who want the cheaper models. In a different development, Tesla has sued Matthews International, a company that used to supply equipment to the company. There are claims that Matthews International stole trade secrets about how Tesla makes its advanced batteries, which is what the case is all about. These secrets are very important for making Tesla's 4680 battery cells, a technology that was first shown off at the company's well-known Battery Day event. Tesla's plan to increase energy efficiency and lower the cost of its electric cars depends on the 4680 battery cells. The cells have a special table-like shape that lets them charge faster and use less energy. Tesla needs to be able to make a lot of these cells if it wants to increase the number of cars it makes, and maybe even bring down the price of electric cars. In its case, Tesla says Matthews International not only stole private information, but also sold it to companies that compete with Tesla. Matthews International's action not only hurts Tesla's competitive edge, but it could also speed up the spread of similar technologies around the world, which would weaken Tesla's market position. The fact that the lawsuit is asking for more than $1 billion in damages shows how important the case is, given how much Tesla has spent building its own battery technology. Tesla's proactive approach to the law shows that it is part of a larger plan to aggressively protect its innovations, which are key to its brand and growth chances in the future. This lawsuit is very important for Tesla as it deals with the complicated world of intellectual property in the electric car market, which is very competitive and changing quickly. It brings up the difficulties of keeping up with technology.